All right, guys, so we got to talk about another Ron DeSantis controversy that is 100% manufactured by the mainstream liberal media, as he's being called a bully, right, for telling high school kids that they could take their mask off when he was speaking at a press conference, okay? So I want to talk about that. But before I talk about that, I want to let you guys know that if you like my commentary and you want to support my channel, please feel free to do so using the links in the description below. You can support the Patreon, you can support the PayPal, you can support the merch. There are multiple ways to support if you would like to do so. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and roll this coverage from CNN of what Ron DeSantis said. And the reason why we use CNN is just to give you guys an idea of how the mainstream liberal media is basically smearing this guy for what he said. And in all transparency, guys, I'm going to have to edit out one small line from Ron DeSantis. And the reason why is because I just don't even want to take the risk of getting a COVID medical misinformation strike. Okay, so just keep in mind that there's one line that Ron DeSantis said that won't be in the video. But with that being said, let's go ahead and roll the clip.
Curious political moment in Florida. Governor Ron DeSantis confronted children, admonished them for wearing masks. These are high school students.
You do not have to wear those masks. I mean, please take them off. We got to stop with this COVID theater. So if you want to wear it, fine, but this is ridiculous.
Please take them off, he said. Joining us, CNN Steve Quinterno in St. Petersburg, Florida. Look, DeSantis, clearly an opponent of masks, but it was striking to see him basically ask the kids to take them off.
Yeah, John, and the reaction to this video online was swift. It blew up immediately, and you had Democratic candidates and politicians all across the state criticizing the governor. Nikki Fried, the agriculture commissioner who is running for governor, likened DeSantis to a, quote, bully. And then U.S. Representative Charlie Crist, another candidate for governor, he wrote on Twitter criticizing the governor. He said, "Young people in our state deserve to be treated with respect, not dunked on by a heartless, egotistical governor with a political agenda." You know, the governor has been, like you said, a big proponent of mask freedom, and he has been one of the leading opponents of mask mandates. But that was built around choice for people, and a lot of people are saying that DeSantis was trying to take away people's choice in this situation. You know, there's a lot of reasons why someone might wear a mask right now, and in Hillsborough County, the CDC still recommends people wear masks indoors because there's still high risk of transmission here.
Yeah, so I want you guys to understand. If the Democrats say, hey, you know what, you guys don't have to wear masks anymore, then, hey, you know what, that's, responsible. That's choice, right? That's choice. Ron DeSantis says, hey, you know what, you guys don't have to wear masks. He's a bully, okay? He's a bully. He confronted kids, okay? That's the way that CNN opened up this segment. Ron DeSantis confronted kids, okay, about wearing masks, right? He's a mask bully, okay? But again, when Democrats say, hey, you know what, you don't have to wear masks, that's just responsible policy, right? That's just public health, right? That's just responsible public health policy, okay? They're just evolving with the science, right? Again, you guys see how this works, right? You see the double standard here. And what really amazes me more than anything is not even the mainstream liberal media's response, but the response of parents. Because there was a couple parents that honestly did not like the fact that Ron DeSantis said this in front of their children. And I want to show you guys a clip of those parents basically melting down over what Ron DeSantis said. Take a look.
I'm responsible for him, and I told him to wear that mask. And Governor DeSantis, and he's looking at this adult authority and is telling him, oh, you didn't have to wear the mask.
What was your reaction when you heard the governor tell you and your classmates, remove your masks?
A bit of surprise and shock, more of, okay, this authority figure is asking me to do something that I know is probably going to end up being controversial. So I took mine off.
Did you feel pressure by the governor to do that?
A little. It was more of a pressure of an adult figure asking me to do something, and it's just like, all right, why not?
It's just shocking that the governor told these kids, take off your mask. He pretty much said, take off your mask, it's stupid. And take off your mask, your parents don't matter. Even though I'm telling you, parents matter. And he's telling my minor child to take off his mask. He's putting us at risk. So, I was upset, very upset.
I would tell them to stop bullying kids. It's fine if you don't want to wear a mask, but encourage others to do what they feel is safe. And leave it at that.
I was thinking, I don't know if I should take it off or leave it on, because the governor, he asked us to take it off. But I thought about it, and it's my right to have my mask on.
His mother tells him to wear the mask. I tell him it's his choice. So he made that choice, and the governor has no right to tell no kid or no one who they can or can't wear a mask. He doesn't have that right.
Yeah, so I found that to be interesting, right? The first reason is that the parent, the mother, that is complaining about Ron DeSantis allegedly demanding and forcing her kid to take his mask off, which he did not do at all. She's not wearing a mask, right? So she's talking about the importance of wearing a mask and how Ron DeSantis is allegedly putting parents at risk, but yet she's not wearing a mask. And according to her own argument, she would therefore be putting other people at risk around her, right? Which, again, is a prime indication that she probably is a Democrat, right? She probably votes left, okay? Just based off that logic, okay, that I just seen. She probably votes left, okay? Wouldn't be surprised. Now, ultimately, her kid said, hey, you know what? I'm going to take off my mask because he says that, Ron DeSantis is an authority figure, and maybe he felt pressured to do it, okay? Maybe he felt pressure to do it. Now, when it comes to the other parent is again wrongfully claiming that Ron DeSantis is forcing or demanding kids to take off their masks, not really giving them a choice. And his kid apparently said, hey, I'm going to keep my mask on anyways, right? Because he wants to wear his mask. And, here's my thing, man. This stuff right here, man, this is just the definition of manufactured controversy, right? For as much as the left wants to talk about the right for manufacturing controversy, okay, and trying to play up non-issues, this is probably one of the most overt instances of the left just flat out playing up a non-controversy here, okay? Because clearly in the clip, Ron DeSantis was like, you can keep the mask on if you want. I'm just telling you guys you don't have to wear them. Right, that's literally what he's saying. He's saying, listen, as government, I'm telling you guys that you don't have to wear them. Right, I'm not requiring you to wear them while you're in the room if you don't want to. Okay, but if you want to keep them on, that's fine. I'm just saying I don't necessarily agree with all this. That's what he's saying. He didn't go and snatch anybody's mask off their face, right, or go up to any one student and say you have to take your mask off now or X, Y, and Z. But if you listen to the mainstream liberal media and these parents, you would think that that's what the man did. That's not what he did. He gave them a choice. He said, listen, take the mask off. But hey, if you want to keep them on, you can keep them on. That's what he said. He gave them a choice, right? And that's my thing, man. I just find it fascinating how much controversy is generated from Ron DeSantis saying that. But Democrats literally have just told people, you don't necessarily have to wear a mask anymore, against what the CDC has said, and nobody is going after the Democrats for that, right? Nobody's going after the fact that the Democrats just held a State of the Union address with nobody wearing masks at all, okay? Nobody's saying anything about that, right? Nobody's saying like, hey, are the Democrats jumping the gun here, right? Should they actually be doing this? Are they putting people in danger? No. Only Ron DeSantis, when he basically gives high school kids a choice and tells them, hey, you don't necessarily have to wear a mask around me. It's not a big deal. Oh, no. That's controversial, right? This guy is a bully. He's putting people's lives at risk. I just find it amazing how this stuff works, man. But at the end of the day, I look at it the same way that I've been looking at this whole mask stuff from the beginning. I don't understand why anybody's concerned about whether or not somebody's wearing a mask or whether or not somebody's not wearing a mask, okay? If people want to wear a mask, who cares? If people don't want to wear a mask, who cares, right? That's the way I look at it. But hey, for whatever reason, masks have become political statements. And basically, according to the left, if you're not wearing a mask, then that means that you're a Republican, right? So a lot of people on the left, they're simply wearing a mask, not necessarily for medical reasons like they claim, but they're wearing it simply to say, hey, I'm not a conservative, right? I'm not a Republican. So, again, I just find it all to be silly. And like Ron DeSantis said, it is theater, okay, to a certain extent. So, let me know what you guys think. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Most importantly, share a Black conservative perspective. Peace.